Hey everyone, Mike Human at the College Planning Coach right here in Troy, Michigan. Alright, it's April in the D, and that means the Pistons are in the playoffs, the Red Wings are in the playoffs, and the Tigers are 3-3, so we're off to a really great start this year. Alright, now also in April you have a couple other decisions from a college standpoint, don't you? You should be receiving your financial aid award letters now, and they might be called a student aid award letter. Alright? If you haven't, check your inbox, check your spam folder, and call the university if you have not received it, because they should be sending them out right around now. Now, you get this award letter and it's going to tell you, well, I've got so much in student loans, a PLUS loan, maybe a Stafford loan, Pell Grants, SEOG grants, could be a scholarship from the university, and you're like, well, okay, so I got this award letter, what does this all mean? Well, the first thing that you should do is this. You should really look and see, is this award letter fair? And how do you know that? Well, I have some resources where I can tell you if the school's award letter is fair, and if you want to give me a call, that's cool. I can try to help you out there. So what you should do though is summarize it. Put there is it how much of it's in grants, how much of it's in self-help, and take a look at it objectively and say, well, is this a fair award letter? And put all the award letters you get from all your colleges side by side. That way you can take a look at them all and say, are these fair, comparatively, objectively? Secondly, now, if it's not fair, what do you do? Because things have changed, right? Maybe your salary's been cut. Maybe you've lost 5 or 10, maybe 20% of your salary. I've seen a lot of people these days that are out there. Maybe you've lost your job since you filled out the financial aid form. What do you do then? Well, you go to the university and you tell them, I had a change of circumstance. Do you have a form or something I can fill out? They'll have something, and what you should do is fill that form out and provide proof. Okay, so if you lost 10% of your salary, go show them the before check and the after check. Now they have some proof there. Always include a letter in there and explaining your circumstances. Maybe include who you are and tell them why your child really loves your university, why they want to go there. You want them to know that you are really interested in their university, and explaining why in writing helps. Because again, these people are going to look at you relative to the thousands of other kids and families that are writing into them. They need to have something they can concretely go, all right, now I see what this person's about. Now I know who this person is. So something they can relate to, all right? And again, the proof is going to be very critical in supporting your case. I recommend sending things in by Federal Express. Honestly, what do you pay more attention to when you receive a letter in the mail? Federal Express package or the U.S. Post Office? Yeah, exactly. It's the Federal Express package, don't you? Now, it's the one I pay attention to. Quickly, I got to open this up, see what it's all about. I've seen it before, too, where the middle person, the middle financial aid officer, doesn't really come up with more money, even though there's a real need for it. I had a client one time whose daughter was going down to a school in Georgia, and the school just would not help out. They're like, give me a check for 14 grand, or else your daughter has to go home. Now, he had no money, and he really had the need. So we put together a story of who he should talk to. It was the debate coach, because his daughter was on the debate team, and also the head of the university's financial aid department, and they worked out a deal for everything was covered. So if you're having problems with the middle person, go higher. Maybe that middle person just isn't empowered. Maybe they don't have time. Maybe they're not really interested in helping out your family. Don't be afraid to go higher. But always in these cases, always document who you've talked to. Always put on your letterhead and on your letters your social numbers or student ID numbers. Probably better your student ID number, as a matter of fact. That way it's easy for them to figure out who you are. Again, thousands of kids, many letters coming in, asking for more money. So, bottom line, put your story together, have proof, document, have a phone call. Don't let things go without a phone call. And Federal Express packages. All right? Any questions? My number should be down at the bottom. Go to the website. Mike Human again, the College Planning Coach. Talk to you soon.